FlowwithKB.
Hey Kay.
Hi everybody. Welcome to FlowwithKB.
Sharing light, life, and laughter.
With Kofoworola.
And of course, Boma.
Good afternoon.
Why is it that whenever we're about to start, you try to be cute? Like, it's supposed to show in your voice.
Yeah.
Kofo, do you need a minute?
I'm fine.
Because you've been in that hyper mode for like a few minutes.
Too much sugar.
Okay. Of course, my popular greeting. Hi guys! What is my greeting? Is it your greet? Are you the one I'm greeting? Is it yours? Please, dear, don't annoy me. Oh. I can fire you.
Kanikpe is not that. Today we decided not to speak English. I would have given you the right
Why did
response.
you tell them? They're supposed to figure it out on their own. Why do you tell them now? Why do you tell them? Today, we're gonna be going another direct come. Yeah, that's it. Today, I'm gonna be showing you another elemental side of us. Me, yeah. So whatever you see today is what you get.
So Boma won't force me.
Oh.
Wait though, me I no laugh.
He don't
Because today
express.
I go to speak Pidgin.
Oh.
Courtesy Boma.
I go they speak.
Pidgin.
Your speak safe.
Pidgin English. Me I no laugh.
Pidgin don't be English, I just pidgin.
Me I no laugh.
Not be pigeon like the fowl. Not be always the chop. You understand?
You get crazy. You're not okay. See,
Okay.
Boma won't rain on my parade.
Wow.
That struggle, I don't say they struggle, but they try. Me I no laugh.
Guys, I have to make a selfie video. You need to see Kopo right now. Gesticulating.
Me na no laugh. Me na no laugh me.
Okay. We no go laugh.
Understanding is key. As long as you understand, we are good to go.
All right.
Get 'em.
Okay,
That's all.
we get 'em.
Get her, I don't have sense. I really hope we're able to pull this through.
It's gonna be a struggle.
It's a big struggle, man.
Struggle.
Big struggle.
So, what are we talking about today? We're gonna be laughing more than the listeners. What's
Come
the
back.
problem? What? You just did Kofo, get out of the studio now. You are deleted.
Okay. All right. So on a more serious note, today we're talking about a topic that's very dear to my heart.
Yes, every topic is dear to your heart.
I was going to say that by myself.
But I have a favor to ask of you. I want to beg you. Today, try not para. You understand? You know, say you get as when body they prepare you. You get as you did talk. You get as they put her out there. Be like you want beat person. So today when we say, you know, so just want to pidgin, want to languages because they calm. You know, say, and another thing, if the patient don't want choke you, we say your tongue want cut. My sister just speak the English and you understand. You hear me so? Alright, continue.
This girl get crazy for her. At least that pidgin smooth, that particular one smooth. Anyways, on today's episode, we're going to talk about basic wedding etiquette.
Come on.
Nah, not true. See, I no lie you. I have been scarred. Please allow me English and pidgin.
Yeah, it's okay.
I go one wedding
All
when
right.
I small. Don't table. My mother wedding is calming.
What's happened?
Now food wahala. Now food palava.
Summer's food.
I know it. The first etiquette, mean that they chop before you now go for events. Chop for your house. Even if na gari and groundnuts na get for house, chop them.
Forget, if na water you get, drink am.
No, if you drink water, some places you
you
go
go
toilet no go clean,
piss.
no go be peace. No drink water. But if na gari, that gari soak am the night before.
Rise.
Exactly. Maybe they swear.
How
you know.
we rise, how we rise. I should stop.
Please stop. But as I don't like give you on a more serious note. Me na drink gari. The worst case scenario.
What happen when rich like this?
So
you say you be small pikin.
I was so picking. No,
Like
I could not
which
be more
age?
than. I couldn't have been more than.
Were you a teenager
10.
yet?
No,
Oh, really?
I was in.
And you
primary
remember
school.
it clearly?
Vividly. Might tell you what happened.
Wow.
I saw I go for this wedding. I was part of the bridal train. That was even
Flower
came-
girl.
Flower girl. Maybe we'll vex. I don't
worry.
know. Flower girl. Now why you just bust my bubble like that?
Where you go?
Flower girl. I know chop. Now the first thing we pay me be that. I no chop. My mama pay for clothes now. We sew clothes to do everything. I no chop. Reason be say. So, like I said, I don't know that na bride's family or na groom's family, sha. They carry their family with a boss. I don't know whether na Bekuta they come from. Sha not out of Lagos, so they all came.
Okay.
I was sitting down opposite them.
Okay.
I said they put cola for on that table.
Yeah.
The waiter serve first round. They carry them, they pour them inside cooler.
Yeah.
Auntie, excuse me, fine girl. We've not eaten. I said, mommy,
And you be like,
I'm seeing you, and you're paranoid.
You are lying.
Okay. So when they pour the rice, so touch the plate and put on that table.
The plate under the table.
Yes, that's evidence now. You have to clear the evidence.
Hey, from the crime scene.
They do to cool our food. And because they were older people, there was a
older, elderly
people.
Because I mean, if you're 10 and you're looking at adults,
no, they were elderly people, and you know, Yoruba people still like respect down. So I sure said even the waiter.
Respect, mommy, India and their China still good right there. It's still in the meat and the rice under the table.
So I'm sure
at least don't know if you do me bad thing. No say as speaking. I'll just cry. I didn't know, mommy. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have reported.
Yeah, we know this type of people, man. You were that type of child that they're always locked in the room.
I used to expose everybody and I'm not crying. I'm sorry.
Let me shall finish you. Now, so they shall stuck. No, as in, I kid you not. They had rice, yo.
So you're saying they brought no verse, wait. They try to me say from wherever they come enter Lagos, therefore carry cooler.
Empty cooler.
So come pour food for
you know when they say,
so say me food.
They were the redefinition of people who go party carry particulars. Think about it.
Nah, leave me, be gone, depart from me.
I depart not. I take it.
Come on.
And until that's how you know the thing that food no even reach everybody for the party.
Right.
So the thing they pay me, I not chop.
Say some people keep food on that table, and you will be flour get no control.
Flour get just flour. The flour die. All the roses, you
my
know.
sister na synthetic flour.
Well, I've been, for a long time, I couldn't get that image away from my head because I just kept thinking like, why?
It was more like you watched the movie as a
You
child.
know, the image is vivid. Like, why? That is wickedness. Because, normally, as the bride and groom, they plan for people to come wedding. They don't arrange.
Plan per number,
you understand? Say, okay, now other people they expect. When I come.
And I don't chop the food of like...
They chop.
That's
minus the one where they pour.
Yes.
They chop.
And you pour till your coolers were full.
That's bad.
Mommies and daddies, wherever you are, shame on you.
Shame
on you. Shame on you.
They don't go.
Well, the aspect of where the etiquette saying that me, I have to complain about it. It's a little bit of mush, but I will try, to have a rigmarole of thoughts in the way that I disposite my thoughts towards this podcast. Yeah, number one criminal offense that I believe that we should talk about is friends of the bride. Oh yes, in this new generation, when I'm grow up, the belief I have, train it in one form, more in a pay.
Training that they gave you.
Yes. God will bless you. You are a good translator. The training they don't give me is that when your friend is doing wedding, you're supposed to run around for it's a day. It's not about you. You are supposed to reduce that she may increase. You understand me? Shofi Rema, do you feel the weight? Did it eat you?
Enter my body.
That's it, yeah. But these days, no. Slay mama, slay baby, slay sister, slay uncle. You will not see bride. I've been to a wedding, Kofo, and I don't want to mention names because, of course, we have, mutual friends and all of that. I've been to a wedding where the bride was packing her money herself.
No.
And they are friends in the wedding seated with Gele.
Is she a good person?
She's an extremely good person. She's just one of those, let me explain to you. She's just one of those people who have, all those people that give, there are friends that are just good, genuinely good people that will never complain, will never talk. So if you check their friendship circle, you will find every kind of friend there. The good, the bad, they're accommodating. All the people say, she's not that bad though. If you get to know her, and I didn't say it's bad. My auntie biology, I would have slapped her.
Not everybody is Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I'm not Mike Tyson there. Don't upset me. I'm so shady.
Michelle Tyson.
I'm a gentle girl, gentility in spirit. I'm a doving character. If you shock my animal, my spirit animal is dove.
Can you
hey, yeah, Daba.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Please, you need to take this part out.
Never leave it there. I'm Eyadaba. Thanks. I'm with the Lord. I'm a descendant of the Lord God Almighty. Who is the dove? Thanks. What's wrong with you? As I'm talking, I'll be going. Because I don't know you're laughing so much.
No worries.
Yes, that one do pain me. The number 2 thing.
It's number 3 now, because I said number 1.
Okay, say number 1. Oh, yeah, I'll say number 1 from my own point. Yeah, this food thing. I have an issue with, and this is just me personally. I know people have reasons why they do this, but for every time I've seen it, it always causes a ruckus at weddings. Families doing 2 different cookings. Husband's side cooking. That's what
causes the problem.
That's what causes,
in my opinion.
because husband's side is bringing swallow. That wife's side is not having. Wife's side guests want to eat swallow. Husband's side, the servers are saying no, it's for a select people who are still coming. These ones are looking at it that, so are we degenerates that don't deserve meal, you know?
I mean the peace.
And the bride and groom are just over there trying to have a beautiful, happy married life. You will not create problems, ripple effect for them that they will have to be cleaning up messes after the wedding.
I don't even think, in my opinion, it's not even about the different food. It's about the fact that, both families do not even have the same earning power.
Right.
So,
just merge.
They don't have the same earning power, yeah. So, I already have, my whole family can do Chinese, swallow, everything, intercontinental, continental, Irish, and your whole family can just afford to be porridge.
And olokbo. That is what it's going to. Olokbo.
Please, olokbo, they cook the nicest food, Jerry.
High five.
They cook the nicest.
I agree.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, they cook the nicest food and everything. So I think they should actually merge. So I've heard different arguments of why they don't merge. That sometimes food is not enough when they merge. But if you guys combine your powers together,
that when it should
you have like a lot and different serving
varieties.
points.
Yeah.
See, I know I'm a Yoruba girl. You're right, and I'm supposed to lie.
In the Yoruba. You people have problem with party.
Wait, I'm a Yoruba girl, and I'm supposed to like the idea of be different colors in your husband's side.
Different colors?
No, as in
different colors.
As in different husband's side, one color, wife side. But personally, I hate it.
I think it's the egbe one that makes me want to puke.
Don't forget those ones. Let's not come to that one yet. But I just hate that I'm entering the hall and I'm seeing, all white husband, all red wives. I'm like, it's a wedding. We're trying to blend the families.
Yeah.
Why can't we pick just one color? What are you trying to prove? Because it becomes so bright to me. I'm like, everywhere's too bright.
See,
it's too bright.
Yeah, so bright is your problem. My own is that we look like, what is that? Is it alligator, like chameleon? That is the problem. Rainbow inside, because you know, egbe and woloja. That is the group of marketers with the mommy of Lagos Island. They will wear their. They don't say no. Egbe and shush. They will also wear their own regalia. No. That's not enough. They will not do hawomonile. They say that the wives of the house. Who's the problem?
Do you know what this just reminded me of? I don't know.
Are we doing sacrifice?
I know if you saw that tweet when during Biden's inauguration,
right?
And someone was like, I say how peaceful inauguration is. If it was Lagos inauguration, they'd say, I want your lodger.
Yes.
I want ladies of apostle.
Yes.
I want
we will even print it. Biden, he will Leo. There will even be song. It's been playing on Radio Lagos. Shout out to Radio Lagos.
I really
okay, I'm done. Sorry. It just entered.
See, you guys, let me say something. In case you're listening to this episode and you're like, there's something wrong with Kofo and Boma. Yes, I agree. Because I don't think we're normal this afternoon. I don't know what.
But I have a question for you, because every time you say this normal, what are they using normal to buy? Loju de Oba. Leave markets. Loju de Oba.
What's Loju de Oba?
That is when Oba market. They say market day. All these people say market day, fourth market day, K market day. Waiting did they use
normal
buy there?
I think they will buy from you if you look normal.
That one no me no. You don't see Ababa is the same market. Waiting normal. Buy this in now 300.
But it's funny enough, we promised to speak Pidgin. I was promised to speak Yoruba.
And we are speaking everything joined together.
We've not really spoken the Yoruba. I'm supposed to speak Yoruba, but the Yoruba is going to.
Go for speak Yoruba.
No, but Masi, I was in a Yoruba room on Clubhouse. And when I was speaking, I did disclaimer like, me more Yoruba, so I don't have to speak Yoruba.
Come on.
And they were like, no.
They're like,
this Yoruba. They were like, this Yoruba is sweet. I'm like, but mom must hear this. But now you're hearing it.
Kofo,
according to people
the problem is that you are talking too much. Speak the Yoruba. I'm
speaking it.
So, I'll be translating for you.
Etiquettes. Ni.
Kini etiquettes in Yoruba? What's etiquette in Yoruba? Kokola Toriola.
What is it?
My dear, I'm Tamino Boma Johnson. Thanks a lot.
Your mother is Yoruba.
My dear, I am Tamino
What
Boma
is
Johnson.
etiquette in Yoruba now?
I'm not really sure. What I have in my head is not looking. It's Iwadada. It's not etiquette. But moving on, continue. The next one.
Come on, not in. You don't know, not in. I don't know.
So fem bere mbi bai.
Stop.
So fem
Don't
boy
start.
ile Yoruba mbi ki nta e danu
She
danu.
said that she wants to start and she wants to sell me. Let's
Ki le gbe
not do
sórí eBay.
that Ibe just sound like Abe, but
Wow. Kofo continue. Kofo ceasefire. We're back to
she
normal.
knows that you made me to forget.
Etiquette.
I forgot
Wedding.
it.
Share
No,
your
I know.
story. Wait. I have one story I want to share. That wedding. It's remain for me to cry.
Wow.
At that wedding. People are rude though. As well, no. And when you're rude, and when you're bad there.
Wait, funny thing
But
though,
your
before you
water-
continue,
Yeah.
I don't even really think we should say is wedding etiquette.
I think it's just wedding.
generally
Things that shouldn't be done.
No, apart from things that shouldn't be done,
Okay.
things that we've observed, I just feel like there's something
can do
wrong.
better?
Because as you just mentioned that one, I also remember the wedding I went for. So first of all,
Right.
let me just put it out there. You're not in competition with anybody. There is no prize or award for biggest wedding. Don't allow Bella Nigeria to disturb you.
Ashwebi
or
Bella.
everything. Don't let it disturb
Wedding
you.
Nigeria,
If you cannot
Nigerian
afford
wedding.
to throw a grand, and again, grand is relative. See, as long as you think it's grand to yourself, then that wedding is grand. You don't need. No, I'm not even joking. Because now I'm thinking about
shit.
it. I've entered into my
Shebi
zone.
Wani.
I've entered into my zone.
It's not you
Before-
again. Nikini. You are blowing the breeze that's supposed to help you inside.
Anyways, but on a more serious note, because
Right.
I remember, thank God these things are when I was growing up.
Right.
So I just remembered a wedding that happened to my church, and it's not to diss the couple or anything, but I kept asking, why didn't they just go for a simple cut wedding and leave after, or just share food to those that were around and leave?
Why? What happened?
I'll explain what happened, because I always ask these questions. Like, if you sit down to count 50 most important people in like, can you really sit
The
down
people
and
that matter
count
the
like,
most.
exactly, would it be up to 50? If the answer is no, then you don't need all this crowd in your wedding. If you can afford it, please throw wedding and be merry, because everybody likes a good
Disclaimer, please throw wedding and be merry and invite us. Since it's big,
exactly, and invite us. So let me tell you the story. So I remember when I was growing up here, there was someone that I know that was trying to do a wedding, yeah. So what had happened was they couldn't afford the wedding, and I didn't even know, because I was also I don't know why I'm always part of. If I'm part of your bridal train, this is what happened though. Flower girl. But I was part of the bridal train, and I realized that the morning of the wedding was when they were trying to scout for food. Like, so I think the bride you know how people do promise and fail. I think she had banked on a lot of...
That's another thing I want to talk about.
So I think she had banked on a lot of, okay, I'll give you money, I'll give you something. So they didn't really plan a lot.
Right.
So people failed them. And the morning of that wedding, they had to go to church members to like scout. And the church, thank God for the church that, I attend, and everybody came together, put funds, and they cooked food. And thank God she was not disgraced.
Okay,
and there was another one.
I'm sorry, but I'm not thanking God for your church, because that is just selfish.
See, that was irresponsible. In my
Good. That's what I
opinion.
want you to say.
It was irresponsible.
It was very irresponsible.
Because the truth is, this is what your money. I have 50,000 naira. Do 50,000 naira wedding.
Do 40,000 naira wedding, 10,000 for miscellaneous. Thank you.
Because
Or keep
people
safe.
don't even really care about it. And I keep saying that some people's notion for trying to do big weddings, like, we don't want to offend people because of where we are. But I tell people that you invite them, you offend them. You don't invite them, you offend. Some people, because you invited them, they are offended. Like, how dare you invite me? You see, you're not big enough to invite me. So, Kuku, let me enjoy my wedding. Let me keep my money.
Want it for myself.
And let me not invite you.
Right.
Second one that happened was they had to postpone this wedding like twice.
Jesus Christ.
And it was also monetary. And my mom was like, Mom, why on earth can't they just go to court, do what they're going to do and go? Like, why?
What's the issue?
People are like, your wedding is once in a lifetime. People renew their vows.
People
renew their. I just remember for some weird reason I remember that TA and PD
Did
this
you see
morning
how big
their 15th wedding
yes.
anniversary was, and that's because I think they didn't have like a grand
wedding in the beginning.
So why can't
and now
you
they can
renew-
afford that grand wedding.
It was
They've worked for it.
marvelous.
It was too beautiful.
So why can't you, like, I think the whole notion of, my wedding must be this, my wedding must be that, that's just one day in a lifetime of happiness by God's grace. So why are we, trying to stress ourselves and, do things?
You know, you said something that time I was going to talk about. What were you even talking about?
It was something about finances too.
Yeah, you know, and there was this wedding I went for rather, and on the morning of the wedding, the person who promised, the parts I want to talk about is, you see, you have to realize this one, because, the husband of mine, shalalala, wherever you are, baby boo husband, find me quick, because...
What are you talking about?
Sorry, don't be faced. Now, Hansi come, we say, she had called me and said, she wanted me and another person to bake because we all went to the same baking school.
Wait, though, you can bake?
Oh, yes.
How come you never bring food for me?
Wow. Moving on, right? We'll talk about that behind the studio curtains. Yeah, that's it. So, she calls me and says, Buma, I want you to come earlier, I say, great, fine, buy, the stuff down, we'll just come, we'll bake it, do everything, it'll be ready. Then she calls, like, I'm not the one calling, like, how far? It's getting late. She's like, her husband's mother's sister says she will bring cake. She doesn't want issues. The man has been saying that. I say, are you sure? She say, yes, so she's a baker. Sends me pictures.
Rebecca.
Baby, stop it. Next thing you know, wedding morning, we finish from church on our way to reception. They are calling the bride. Where is the cake? She's like, I don't understand. Like, is the woman not at the wedding? They go and find the woman. She's
eating it in the venue.
Yeah, he's eating it at the venue, right in the reception. With a goofy and, enjoy as like, when they ask her, Hansi, so, and XYZ. Where is the tiritia, chandelier, golden diamond cake you say you are going to bring it for the bride? She say, I've explained to our mother what perhaps is the meaning of that vocabulary you just spitted out of your mouth. Okay, bride is already trembling inside Mutuka. Meanwhile, in the morning too, wanted to carry bride. Once somebody have promised that they will come. Last is one of us, our friend that drive us. Let me shock you. This friend of mine, they have started to marry in the church before we have get there. Jays, because reading will not wait for you. If your time slot is 10 o'clock, you will meet them when they are joining your husband. Marry him outside. Jays, they don't really wait for nobody. Cut a long story short, a lot of things were off with this wedding because it was a lot of promises. In my opinion, whoever wants to gift me anything, she gives me cash.
And gift me before the wedding.
No, you don't understand. I'm saying if it's not like, I don't know what to call these things. If it's not like fridge, washing machine, if it's something you want to give me that pertains to the wedding. Sweetie, if it's not something, cake you can't give me for the wedding, you're bringing it that day. I don't want anything you're bringing that day. Give me the money and for it. I'm sorry.
Even if they're bringing it, Goma, still plan for it.
Do you understand?
So some people, you want to offend them because of the relationships and everything.
Yeah.
So
have plan B.
Plan for it.
Because we went to go and buy Mr. Big's cake for this girl.
I thought it was going to be cakes and
it was not in Lagos.
Shit.
We ran to Mr. Big's, sat down in and they had 10 inches and then like 2 8 inches. We now told them to just help us stack it, and we just went to buy something to cover the holes of the stacking. Kofo, it can't be me.
It shan't be you.
It can't never ever be me.
It shan't be you.
Ever, boo. And I'm just there like, all this, I don't want to offend the auntie of the husband, the grandma of the uncle, the sister of the brother, the Olori Ebi. Who are all these structures? I feel like in my head, I'm like, who are all these structures?
What's coming to mind now? What's coming to mind now is part of that. Some people are listening to this and maybe they've gotten married and like, because because before getting married.
Yeah.
But some things are just common sense, really. Like,
I don't even think it's about common sense. I think some things are about understanding. Do you understand? It's me and my husband. You have to. We will discuss
God bless you.
all these things to the zero, to the T. Amen, my love.
God bless you.
To the T. What's your mom like? Please, this is what, because I don't think I want to have a conversation. Like now, one other person was telling me that, her friend, the mother-in-law, went to go and buy clothes and was giving her. I'm sorry, I'm an only child. My mommy wants to do all my shopping for me. That's an experience that she's not going to get. And even if I wasn't an only child, that's my mom's thing. That's her responsibility. If you now want to buy me gifts afterwards, You can do that, but you will not impose manipulatively, and that's what they do. Once I mommy, me, what telling me. Engagement.
Mommy, thank you. So, but when you said something about the husband and wife, like agreeing, I keep saying something. Even the Bible says, "Can two work together unless
except they agree?"
The truth is, if you guys have the notion that is you, Jesus against the world, you guys will move fast.
It's a three-stranded cord.
When I think the problems that arise is when the couples are not speaking the same language, and it can't work. When both of you are not speaking the same language, it can't work. 1, 2. I tell anybody that wants to listen, money stops nonsense.
My dear.
Listen to me. See, the only reason, I'm not joking. The only reason why my mother will come and say, don't wear this, don't wear that, because she's paying for it. But me, I've got to go and meet Diola Sego. So my God, I don't like say no concern you.
You are fire to pass fire.
Exactly. I'm just saying, you better go to
until you are according to your faith. Come on.
You got to meet her to sew the clothes. Then my mother cannot come and say, lewo. I show 1.5. Where to wear? I'm wearing that clothes. No, to be honest, I said money stops a lot of nonsense. And if both of you agree, a lot of things
understanding.
A lot of things. I don't know what I was telling one another. See, if you stress me too much, I will travel and I'll send you pictures.
But do you believe this thing that a lot of people don't talk about marriage and wedding until the planning of marriage and wedding?
Yes, and
it's very confusing.
And that is why I'm always confused when a girl says no when they propose too.
Okay, that one day one side, but okay, he don't propose. You don't collect ring. Obviously, introduction, unofficial and official go down day. You get me? So like Kofo, you guys are supposed to be talking about these things. What do you want? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe because I discuss a lot of things, When I'm in a relationship, I feel like we should talk.
These things don't spring up. See, it's
from talking.
When you say that proposal is one way, it's not one way. Because I tell people that when they say proposal is surprise, it's the actual act of proposing that is a surprise. Not that either of them did not know
that marriage was in the works.
Do you understand? That's why I'm always confused. That's why is someone telling you publicly?
But you believe that it's actually true that some girls will not know that the boy wanna propose.
Then it means you're not talking now. What are you people discussing? Like Solomon Buchi will say, when people will doing, hello, have you eaten? Have you slept? What are you wearing? Send me picture. Sending me picture. How was your
Yans.
Talking in nonsense, talking in rubbish, talking so that I don't have sense. That's why a lot of things are really happening.
Right.
Okay, disclaimer. I am not an expert or whatsoever in things that have to do with relationship.
We, my dear. Do you see? Am I married? Am I a best planner? Because you are saying hi, I'm not a hairstylist.
But man, I'm not expert in wedding preparation.
What she said.
Marriage whatsoever. We're not marriage counselors. We're not event planners. These are some things that we just observed and we're just seeing from the outside.
Because the truth is, when you're on the inside, you may not see these things. I've also attended a wedding where the bride and groom side, they put pepper on themselves.
Is it lie?
The bride was crying up. My dear, you know say I did go weddings.
But it's true.
Because I have a lot of older friends.
Oh, by the way, if you're looking for professional wedding attend.
What does that even mean? What if you pay me, I will attend?
Oh, man will attend.
No, say hype.
But man will attend your wedding. She will ginger you so say all your girls will drop dollar. Even that 500 naira they won't spend before. You go master. Hey.
Don't try me.
The pound sterling.
Because I think for me, if I go person wedding, for my mind, nobody forced me to carry myself wear clothes from my house. It's your happy day. I'll come there, sit down. If I see you are they happy, you understand? So that happiness, how they use here, you say,
happiness makes your happiness happy.
Give it to me now.
See, it's time to end the episode.
Well, sorry, man, I know vase. You understand me?
Funny that we have a lot of friends getting married soon, even though that they've not engaged. Me, I'm speaking it into your life. So claim it.
Yeah.
Claim it.
Those that are gonna be engaged this year and are still gonna be married this year.
I want to be posting pijama.
I beg men and no vest. I try save money for my school fees. Yeah, I will just wear the clothes I don't get for house before. If I don't get the color of lace, I not buy them. I love you. No vest. Oh, thank you very much. I just push short disclaimer out there because I don't rule my destiny. I don't calculate money for a shirt.
Mama, stop talking.
What's happened? I know the PG episode you call them.
Please, men don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. We did Instagram, we did Twitter. In fact, any other one where they come, we did yeah.
Come on
Twitter, we think we don't change our name for Twitter. Now Flow with KB. So no stress,
come
no
on.
hustle,
Just
no palaver.
Go come on.
Flow with KB on Twitter and on Instagram, Flow with KB. Personally, my own be k.t.t on
For which
Instagram
one?
and Dear Kofo Worola for Twitter. I dey Clubhouse too. May not follow me for Clubhouse. Dear Kofo Worola on Clubhouse.
As you don't buy iPhone.
Oh,
now.
you don't, yeah.
As you don't- Come on, my word. God go down for those of us who never get I, not to talk of P. God go help us. Meanwhile, for me on Instagram is BOMMYJAY BomiJ, and on Twitter is of course BomiJ too. That's it. I don't change everything so that go dey easy for all of us now. You understand me? Apple. Okay, Apple. Samsung, Orange. Now you sabi. They correct me say I say I for iPhone. Say na Apple company. No be say na I. You understand? So make I no disgrace them. Anyways, guys, I can speak proper English. I promise you. Listen to the old episodes because I feel like people who are going to listen to this episode as the first episode ever are going to be like, I want baby yo law school. These babes did not go to educational system. My dear, we do go. This Kofo, she's do be a lawyer. Oh, I was supposed to say that in proper English. Kofo is a lawyer.
They did not ask you, Buma. End the
I want to
episode.
tell
Cut.
No, don't leave me.
Off the mic. I need off the mic. I need off it. I need off the mic. Switch off the mic. This guy is not serious. So I need to kill it.
Bye, guys. See you next time. And of course, please share all your amazing stories with us on Instagram, on WhatsApp, everywhere. We want to also hear about your own amazing wedding experiences. You know, your likes, dislikes. What do you think? If you think something we've said is wrong, or maybe we're not getting perspective right. Also, if you'd like to be on any of our episodes, we are accepting guests. We want to have other people, coming here and record with us. Also, we're doing promotions. If you have business you want us to advertise for you. And finally, we have upgraded our CV in this podcast. We are now voiceover artists. If you have anything you want us to do voiceover on, shout at your girls. Peace out.
Like play. You know off the mic.
You're still.
If people want to end my career, bye, guys. Off it now.